Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, at one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the San Diego State Aztecs taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Aztecs will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Wyoming's offense will start this game off. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Finds his man down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Facing a third down and short from the 26. To the air, it's Rush. He rifles one deep to the left. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Aztecs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Pressure coming. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. Looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cowboys! A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Got him looking run, he wants to throw. Got his man in the middle. Put it right on him, sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Aztecs look to keep this drive humming. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brooks. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Dropping back, it's Rush. They'll run the screen. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll go with a direct snap. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball close score.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Sutton.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a 4th quarter game.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Duffy.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Running behind that left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lining up to convert third down. Movement here from the tight end. He'll do it himself. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Aztecs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Aztecs! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Tackle is made after the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the shotgun, the inside give. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Back to pass, it's rush. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cowboys will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and made. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll run the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Back to pass, it's rush. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball over the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room. It's Scott. And he could not get loose on the run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
Set to kick it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll give it to the back. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. To throw, it's Duffy. It's complete on the right side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they can't make the connection. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. The back goes in motion. Now the play fake. Finds space on the right. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. He wants to throw it again. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Fresno State ran roughshod over the competition en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous unis. This team is buttoned up. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Another first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, it's Rush. Fires to the tight end. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes his connection. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. He's going to pass. That's reeled in. It's Tanner. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tanner. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. Coming after him. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Trying to set the tone with the run. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Duffy. They're working that left side. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. On the run, it's Sutton. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down.
He'll keep it himself. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. He tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line.
Second down coming up.
The run from the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Got it, looking for a first. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Gets it out quickly. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Running back searching for a hole. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They move the tight end all over. To the air, it's Duffy. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The Aztecs are rolling down the field. Going up top on 1st down. Snagged on the outside, it's Tanner. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. At the 35, he's open. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
They'll keep it on the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quick strike complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Duffy. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. That's caught. It's Brown. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. He's looking to throw and wings it incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger.
That makes the score San Diego State 31, Wyoming 14.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
This one away.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking downfield, it's Rush. They're trying to get to him. Gonna try to get it. It's a fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. It's complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll just keep slinging it. Quarterback now breaking the field. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Starting to feel a little pressure. The last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pulls it in. It's Stevenson. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And now on 3rd down after that last run. He'll do it himself. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Looking for a man. It's Rush. Throws to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. The give. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Georgia somehow, some way found an edge between the hedges and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. To the air, it's Rush. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes the catch past the sticks. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Stevenson. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Looking to throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Merritt. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
On the move, he fires. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Wyoming. What a catch and run for 6.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. You need an onside. You need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's perfect.
It is good.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Wyoming, 21.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm.
He's loose. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. The give as they work on that clock. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.